Hello there, my name is Vic. I'm a painter in the UK, in Gloucestershire actually, and a very warm welcome back to the channel today. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be showing you a painting I did quite some years ago actually. So this painting is an oil. It's very different from anything else I've ever done. If you know my work, you'll probably know I'm mainly abstract, but every now and again I do something completely different, completely out of my comfort zone. So that's what you're going to see next. So stay tuned and you might see something you like. So this is the little beastie in question. It's an oil painting, and as you can see, it's of a field, and the field is actually in Gloucestershire. Now, I used to work in a post office years ago in a little village called Wootton under Edge, which is a really picturesque part of the world. And on my journey to work each day, I used to go past lots of fields. It's very rural, and I used to this field actually I used to drive past quite regularly up on the top of the edge, as we say. It's on the top of the kind of a peak that runs along the River Severn. And this particular field, when I used to drive past it, was just full of this yellow rapeseed oil, basically what it is, the rapeseed oil flower. And it just looked absolutely gorgeous. And I kept on promising myself one day I would actually paint it, but I thought it's going to be a bit beyond my realm, really. And around that time, I was dabbling in oil paints. So I thought I'd give it a go, have a stab. So I stopped one day, took a photo, and it was quite a stormy day, actually. It was kind of a summer, well, late afternoon. So I just knocked off work about 5:30. So it was about 5:45 in the evening, about to bucket down with rain, as usual in the UK. So it's quite stormy. Hopped out the car and took a snap of the field. So that's why the sky was quite dark, actually. And yeah, this is what I did. So if I let you kind of have a closer look at this, if I can zoom in there. So as I say, it's done with an oil paint. Now it has got a texture to this. I don't know if I can catch a bit of, yeah, there you go. I can catch a bit of the texture in the light there. So the grasses there have got a texture, and the sky is, when I did oil paintings, I didn't do that many. I did about a dozen of them, I think. I quite liked using a palette knife, and this is what I used on this one. So it has got quite a texture to it. The oils I used were, oh gosh, what was the range now? It wasn't a modern range. It was something like a classic range or something like that, kind of mainly used for impressionist style painting, something like that. So the colours are slightly different, but I think they're more deeper, got a lot more depth. I really enjoyed using them. As you know, I'm untrained, so going into the world of oil painting was a completely new thing for me. So it was a case of sort of a seat of the pants job. I didn't really know what I was doing. After I don't know what I'm doing now, but it's one of those paintings that was just kind of done from inspiration, really. And sometimes those are the best things, really. If you overanalyze stuff, often it doesn't kind of work out. But if you just do something on the spur of the moment, or if you've got the feel for a place that I did, that I used to pass every day, and it was quite kind of personal to me. I loved the drive there. It was absolutely gorgeous drive. So I did this painting. Not saying it's in the best of frames, so this is just a frame I stuck it in for exhibition, really. And it's I think one of only two landscapes that I've ever done. I've never never done any more. Just not my thing. The other one I did was of the River Wey in Surrey. And that come out quite good as well. But people say, "Oh, why don't you do more landscapes? Why don't you do da 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 da?" But I just kind of have to have like an affinity to what I'm painting, really, if it's something real life. Plus, I'm not technically trained, and so the way I have to tackle it is to kind of capture the atmosphere, capture what I see, and kind of transfer that into the painting, really transfer the atmosphere and the sensation that you get when you're actually looking at that particular subject. So I think I did that with this. I learned a lot from doing this. I'm not going to say I'll ever do another one because I probably won't, but I really enjoyed doing this, and I've retained this from my private collection. So I thought I'd just show you this painting so you can have a little look at what else I do. So I'm not purely abstract, so I don't know quite what I'm classified as, really. I don't think I'm classified as abstract, to be honest, because if I say abstract, people think of throwing stuff against canvas. That's not really my bag either. So I'm kind of a bit between graphic, abstract, and a bit of a mishmash, really. But anyway, so there we go. This one is actually called Field of Gold for obvious reasons, and it measures, I think it is about 14 by 10 inches, something like that, and I did it on a canvas board. And I used oil paints. It took about 6 months to dry, something like that. I've not varnished it. I don't think I want to varnish it actually. I just kind of like the sort of organic feel of it, and I don't really want to risk spoiling the kind of intensity of the colour or anything like that. So it's just going to stay as it is on my wall for me to enjoy. How selfish is that? So there we go. Anyway, so I thought I'd share that with you. So thanks a lot for your time, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. So that was my realm into the world of oil painting, albeit very shortly. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a little look at this painting just for something different. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'd like to invite you to do that now. It doesn't cost anything. It's absolutely free, and you can get notifications as when I put more videos on. So I release a video every Friday for you and hopefully show you something different. Coming up in the weeks ahead, I'm going to do a kind of a little mini series actually on producing abstract art, which is kind of my speciality, and in particular going to be producing little pieces like this, canvases like this really. So these are great little pieces if you want to have a delve into the world of abstract art. Nice and easy to do. I'm going to be walking you through how you can produce something like this. Don't need any specialist equipment. Going to start off really simple. So if you're somebody who's never drawn before or hasn't picked up a paintbrush or anything, you know, since you were at school or much younger, don't worry. If you've got the urge to have a go at something, these videos are going to be for you, because these are the things that I think are really important in life. They help you relax, give you a bit of a reward when you've actually finished something. You've got something to show for it, and you're going to get a kick out of doing it, actually. I used to teach these kind of things to my students years ago, so quite simple, not as complex as it looks. Just take it step by step, nice and easy, nice and slow, with a little bit of chat along the way, and you too can produce something like this. So pretty easy, really. So sit back, relax, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Feel free to share the video. Thumbs up would be great. And I shall see you very soon. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.